I'm Ivan Fernandez-Gonzalez.
I am Mateo Johnson.
I'm Lenny Turner.
I'm Jacob Datchler.
I'm Jenna Pandia.
I'm Elena Jessie.
I'm May Tether. And I'm Kelly Sweeney.
And we are the cast of Halls at the Turbine Theatre.
Oh my god, hey! My name is Mickey Joe, and you are watching my stagey YouTube channel. Specifically, you are watching my weekly vlog, Oh My God Hey, where I get to take you through all of the shows that I went to go and see in the last week. You just met the cast of Halls, which I am leaving to go and see right now, but you won't see that until next week's episode. For now, I will let them introduce themselves to you and tell you a little bit more about this new musical.
So you want to know what the show's about?
Yes.
So Halls is about 8 characters coming together for their first year at uni. It's a coming of age story and how 8 people sort of learn the dynamics of living on their own for the first time with complete strangers.
8 people from totally different backgrounds. We're the 4 lads. And you can just follow all of our stories, have a laugh, have a bit of a cry.
I think it's really relatable to everyone because a lot of people, even if they haven't gone to uni, they've all been through that phase where they've left home, they've realised that life is maybe a little bit harder than they thought it was, and it's like, how do we deal with tax bills, energy bills, things like that, and also just a community of totally different people, as Tay just said. So I think it's got something that everyone can relate to for sure.
And the music is banging.
Phenomenal.
As well. The music is insane.
Yeah, that is the main. For me, the main takeaway from this show is that the score and the music is just stunning. It's just bob after bob after bob.
Yeah.
Good repertoire.
We'll go home humming some tunes for sure.
Yeah.
I've had a different song in my head like every day.
Yeah, I've had different people's lines in my head except my own, actually.
What are some of the kind of university life tropes that get explored in the show? Just like one word answer, what kind of things can we expect?
Ooh, I don't really want to give stuff away, but relationships, friendships.
Mould.
Oh, mould.
Relationships.
Yeah, awkward flat couples. Ring of Fire.
Yeah, people not doing the washing up.
Hangovers.
You know who you are.
Drama.
A lot of awkward silence and like side-eye. A lot of bombastic side-eye.
Not a lot of studying.
But a lot of drinking. A lot of drinking.
A lot of offstage studying, but we don't really
talk
include
about
that.
studying, but we don't. So I play the role of Dan, which has been adapted in our version, which is very exciting to be an international student from Spanish descent, like myself. I feel like I can't really give much away else because my plot happens early on, I guess.
I play a girl called Natalie, and she's a bit of a party girl, but also super headstrong, knows how to put guys in their place, and yeah, she's really cool.
I play the character of Lewis, who is queer, he's loud, fun, kind of like the group ringleader, gets thrown into the fire and has to be the voice of reason and the shoulder to cry on.
I play Zoe, and she's a theatre student. At the beginning, she's a little bit apprehensive, she's a bit nervous, she's a bit shy, doesn't really know who she is, I think, other than theatre, and she gets into a relationship, and yeah, you just see her go through that and grow up and become an adult, and see how the relationship grows with the other character.
I play the character of Josh, who, with all the love in the world, probably has kind of the size of a pea as a brain. He kind of doesn't really think before he speaks, but the good thing about Josh is all his intentions are good, but maybe we don't learn that about him until later on.
I play Jessie, who is incredibly posh, incredibly well-spoken, so nothing like the real May. And she battles some differences within herself. Yeah, I'll leave it there.
And I play Will, who is extremely introverted, and sort of throughout the show finds his voice slowly but surely. He has a lot of pressure from his parents, which I think a lot of people deal with at the university, because obviously a lot of parents are very, it's the first time of their kids being away, and they want to know what they're doing every second of the day and making sure they're keeping on top of things. But Will, he experiences all that pressure, and yeah, it affects him a lot, so yeah.
I play a character called Sam. She's the working class kid from up north. She's worked her socks off to get here, but she has unbelievable high standards for the other people in the house and expects them to work as hard as her, and that's not always the case, so tensions arise.
And Jacob, this is your professional debut.
Yeah,
with Halls.
It is.
Yeah.
Which is very exciting.
Yeah, no, I'm so grateful for the opportunity. And the cast are just so lovely, and we all get along so well, like a uni Halls, I guess.
It's amazing. This, for his first job, you need to come and watch. just for this man here, because if this is the first thing he does, the theatre is not going to know what's hit them in about 2 years, because he's going to take all of our jobs.
Literally.
Yeah, he is.
So in the show, there is a drinking games moment. I'm assuming still in the show. Yeah, there's a little bit of Ring of Fire. If we do a categories, shows set in schools.
Everyone's talking about Jamie.
Hairspray.
Heathers!
Wickers.
Oh, yes! Yes! Forgot about it, plot twist. And Hall's the musical, everybody.
Why did we say that?
Oh yeah, I thought we couldn't say us.
Thank you so much to the cast and creative team of Halls for letting me invade their tech rehearsal to bring you that little snippet of the show. Make sure to book your tickets. It runs at the Turbine Theatre until the end of July. But for now, enjoy this week's Oh My God Hey. Oh my God, hey! Hello! We are in London again today, under slightly stressful travel circumstances, because the Elizabeth line just wasn't moving, and there was a train there that just wasn't opening its doors, so we waited for like too long. We waited too long for the Elizabeth line, and then bailed and managed our way alternatively. But we are approaching the Gillian Lynne Theatre for the press night of Crazy for You, which is very exciting because I think I called it my #1 show of last year. I'm pretty sure. I think it tops the list. And now we're seeing its transfer to London. Slightly new cast, going to re-review and let you know what the production is like, but only saw it the once last summer, and so there's bits of it I remember, but I'm ready to be enchanted by it all over again. But it's nice going to something that you know you're already going to enjoy to a certain extent. And I'm running in inappropriate shoes and trying not to get hit by traffic. I will show you my shoes when I get a chance. We're very aware that it's 6:37 ahead of a 7 o'clock curtain, which won't be a 7 o'clock curtain, I promise you, because it's press night, and they always run late. Mostly just because they can't get everyone sat down.
No.
Pretty much, just because people, not that people think it's 7:30, but people hobnob and queue for drinks.
And also, people needed full content, similar to some people can't enter the theatre very quickly.
Yeah, there's all that stuff. So we're going to need to get all the things we usually do before a show done pretty quick, and then go find our seats. We need to pick up press tickets and grab drinks vouchers. Probably won't get drinks until the interval. Photos of the front of the theatre, merchandise possibly. Lots going on this evening. Okie dokie, one of my favourite marquees in the West End, because you can have this giant poster. There it is, the Gillian Lynne Theatre with Crazy for You. We have a red carpet, we have flashing bulbs, and in the interest of expediency, I am photographing the theatre at the same time as I vlog it. It's a big old multitasking, and there's a threatening woman has just appeared to my right. Here is the cast list for this evening's production. There you go. Everybody in the company, and if we wait a few moments, I think it's going to rotate and tell us about the stage management, possibly the orchestra. While we wait, we have a lovely Crazy for You sign installation. Now, right now it's too busy to enjoy, but on a quieter evening, you could take a photo. There you go, there's the orchestra. Look at that. And the conductor for this evening, Alan Williams. Lovely. At Crazy for You. We're inside, we have our tickets. Let's talk merchandise. I love the aesthetic of this show. This blue and gold combination is just so classy looking, and they have bears! Look at these bears. You all know I'm going to get a bear. This is a surprise to no one. Which colour bear do I get? They've got blue and white bowed bears. I like the blue, that's a nice colour combination. We have prices here that Ellie's holding for me. Thank you. Oh, I like that moon t-shirt. I hadn't even seen that one. That's a nice little purple situation. But we have t-shirts, we have bottles, we have mugs, we have badges, we have key rings, we have a water bottle. If you want to drink and think about Crazy for You at the same time, you have a lot of options. We have this fan. There's a fan. It is warm in here right now. There. Oh, are you a fan? Are you a fan of the fan? Just a fan. Everybody fan, because you fan. That is the wrong dance-based show. We have these tote bags as well. There's a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff. It's possible I'm going delirious in the heat. It's happened. It's happened. Name suggestions, if anyone has any. Barely Stemp.
I would have just gone, yeah, Barely Stemp. It's good.
Barely Stemp. I don't know. If anything else comes to me, I'll let you know. Currently it's Barely Stemp. I wonder if I have too many bears that are called Bear.
Probably.
We already have Bear and Jordan.
Alternate like Teddy.
Teddy Stemp. Yeah. It's not doing anything for me. We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it. As Aeron James takes the all-important program shot, I'm going to cinematography you over to the stage. Woo! Look at that! It is blue daboo-dee daboo-da, with light bulbs, silver things, a nice curved stage coming out here. If any of you are recognising this theatre in the very particular stalls layout with this circle bit here with the fencing, this is where Cinderella was in the West End before it was bad, allegedly. And yeah, they've got a slightly different stage arrangement here for Crazy For You, coming out much further for tap. Much tapping will happen here. But I am in B54 of the circle, which is quite nice. It's a very raked circle, I will say. Someone would have to be very tall for their head to be in my way in this seat in front, because that's where my knees are. And decent legroom, yes. But I will remind you again, you must read the door number on your ticket, because for this whole circle area here, there is no central aisle. And if you come in that door when you're meant to come in that door, and then you come in the wrong row and you have to go all the way down here and then back over, I speak from experience, you will upset many people. I'm going to watch the show now. I hope that's been informative. When I tell you we had to fight to get these wines in a paper cup, which kind of makes me feel like I'm at an alcoholic McDonald's, but it's still wine, so I will take it. But yeah, drinks, bar queues at the Gillian Lynn, consistently bananas.
I will say, if you're upstairs, this is like all the bars are together on one floor. There's multiple bars, but if you're upstairs, you have to do like
it takes you ages to get down, you queue to go down, and then everyone wants, well, on press night it's worse. Yeah. Because a lot of heavy drinkers in the theatre industry.
Because we went to Lehman Trinity on a random day and it was just bad.
Yeah, but they were still pressing.
Oh, that's true.
That might have been press night. I think we did go on press night. I don't remember. Check the Oh My God Hey footage. I don't remember.
Let us know in the comments below
if it was press night or not. But yes, you cannot, if you're listening to my advice, you cannot get to the Gillian Lynn Theatre too early. So this is the interval preset you're seeing here. We've had a bit of a transformation since the first act. A little bit of a spoiler maybe, it's not that deep, there's very little plot in this show, but the dancing is quite lovely. Do you want to show us this fan moment?
Oh, I'm ready.
Here we go. The fan. It's a Crazy For You fan.
I'm crazy for this fan, because after being in that bar queue for 5 hours, Lord, I'm hot.
We're entering the 5th hour of the interval right now.
Oh wow, but it's worth it.
I'm grateful for the friendly fire I'm getting from the fan. That's nice. Oh, yes, yes. This is
You're welcome, darling.
I'm happy they sat us together.
A magnificent opening night audience. Thank you so much. And as we all know, it takes many people to put on a big musical. So I wanted to bring some folks out here to take a bow. The first person is our wonderful writer, Ken Ludwig. William Ivy Long, Ken Billington, and Colorado. And we have a fantastic musical director, Alan Williams. Of any West End show are our swings and understudies. So Sally Horchow, Joey Punch, and the incomparable Michael Harrison. And I just wanted to say, in the height of the pandemic, when no theater person in New York thought they were ever going to work again, Daniel Evans called from Chichester and said, "What do you think about doing Crazy for You?" And thank goodness he called me, and we went to Chichester, and I want to thank all the Chichester people for thank you so much. And there's one last person that we want to acknowledge, and that is the co-creator and the first director of Crazy for You 31 years ago, and that's Mike Ockrent. We thought about him every single day, and I'm sure if he's up there with the theater gods, he's looking down and saying, who could ask for anything more? So everyone, head on out and ask someone to dance tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Oh my god, hey, hello, we're back from the theatre again, and it's time for another corridor runway show, because I like this outfit and I didn't have a chance to show you. So, backing it up, backing it up, backing it up. Well, bam, 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 Crazy for You. Duh, duh, duh. That's terrible tap dancing, hold on. Yes, so, nice double-breasted, is this powder blue? I don't know, it's blue. I bought it for the Watson Stage Awards earlier this year. I have yet to wear it with an actual shirt. I keep pairing it with something casual, but like, nice white t-shirt with a gold chain. My nice grey critic trousers, because that's the only time I wear. They used to be my teacher trousers, now they're my critic trousers. And sparkly shoes. We must discuss these shoes, which I hope you enjoy, because I'm bleeding on the backs of my feet, and they're now covered in my blood, but they still sparkle nonetheless. I'm going to take this now so I can show you what Aeron's wearing. Look at you!
I have no clue where anything is from, other than these were from the vintage store called Rocket in the middle of Seven Dials. And the funny story about them is I had to buy them right before the What's on Stage Awards the year before, because the outfit that I was in I didn't feel was stylish enough, so I ran and bought stuff from there and got changed in my hotel room.
Just like that. Look at the, yeah, there you go. Pop the collar. A little bit 70s, 80s, I don't know. Look, I don't
really know, but it's just Crazy for You colours.
Looking handsome. Yes! We love nothing more than an on-theme outfit. Where is the good lighting? Ah, there it is. Had a lovely evening. Yeah, busy. Press nights at the Gillian Lynn, man. Always busy.
It's like the layout and the style, because it's brutalist, is similar to the National, but the difference is the National has stuff on every level.
Yeah.
Whereas like with Gillian Lynn, everything's in the same level, so everybody has to go to it. It's difficult to get to.
I wasn't timing it, and it didn't massively overrun, but the show did go up at least, it was probably about 10 minutes late, and the interval ran long, because that theatre does not work when every single person wants a drink from the bar. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. But we had a nice evening nonetheless, enjoying Crazy for You. Thrilled that it's opened in town. This has been one of the first shows that I got to review regionally and loved that's now come to town, and I'm getting to enjoy its victory lap. So yeah, loving that. That's always nice to see. We're going to go to sleep now ahead of another busy day tomorrow. But don't worry, you're coming with us. So you go to sleep as well. Good night, camera. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Oh my god, hey!
Hello.
You find us at a rare time this morning, pre-11 AM. If you could not tell by the bags under our eyes, 5 hours sleep here, you barely slept.
I really didn't sleep.
But we have made it We're alive and we're ventured out into the world. In particular, to Hampton Court.
Yeah.
We're walking towards Hampton Court Palace, where we plan to take lunch. I'm joking. We're here for a event with a certain thematic show that I might be double merchandising today, because I have declared it International Take Your YouTuber Boyfriend to Work Day, because Aeron is assisting in a professional capacity on a PR photo call event, I guess, is what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the cast of 6!
It's my new show I'm assisting on.
Yes, Aeron is now working on 6 in a PR capacity, which is very exciting, and I am tagging along. I joke, I am allowed to be here, but we're on our way to go and head into Hampton Court Palace. They've got a flower festival going on at the moment, and they have overflow car parking and a traffic jam to prove it. We had to abandon the bus that was taking us here and just walk the last 33 minutes on foot, which is fine, even in the Doc Marten boots I have foolishly decided to wear because they went with this outfit. But we're gonna, I don't know what to expect, honestly, from the flower festival of it all, but I'm quite excited. So I shall show you what that looks like. Here we are approaching where we need to be, with the hordes of people swarming from all directions, but look, Hampton Court Palace. Some very manicured trees. We're going to see lots of pretty things today, I expect. I shall show you as much as I can. How's it been being part of the cast of 6? What has your experience been like so far in the show in the West End?
It's been amazing. I think just the glitz and glam of it all is like 10/10. Like, why wouldn't you want to be performing in bloody 6 the musical?
Yeah, drag queens.
Yeah, I feel like we're living like RuPaul life every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's been amazing. It's been so fun.
Like the
so
biggest
rewarding.
challenge
Like
ever.
yeah.
So
There's a lot to
rewarding.
it, but it's just the best show to be part of, and to like be with these guys like every day. It's
the
just
cast are the best part of the show.
The laughter is real.
Yes.
Every day is just constant laughter.
We've been cackling all day.
Yeah,
so,
we're so lucky. Yeah.
Oh, it's been madness. Yeah, it's been a whirlwind. I feel like I've blinked and it's done.
Yeah, it's
We've
crazy.
got a few months left, haven't we?
It's gone so fast.
And there's this lovely sense of community in the show as well. What's it like being part of this cast?
Oh, we just are family. Like, everyone's just got each other's back. Like, I was off sick this week and every single person in the whole building messaged me and made sure I was okay.
I think we just landed really lucky, like, because it's so small as well. Like, you are literally a family. I see these lot more than I do my partner or my mum. So I just think we've just, we just landed so lucky, and it's going to be sad when it ends, but it's been beautiful. Like, it's been a year of blessings upon blessings. So yeah.
So there's this, I'll explain this briefly. There's an old Beyonce and Tyra Banks interview where she just says things that rhyme with her name to ask her questions. So that's what we're going to do here. So, Twix the musical. Do you have a favourite chocolate bar?
Ooh, I really like Ghirardelli chocolates. One from San Francisco. It's unbelievably good.
What a cultural answer! Oh my gosh.
I'm a Kit Kat chunky girl.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm not impartial to a plain dairy milk.
Plain dairy milk. Classic for a reason.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Freddo Frog.
Nice.
Very you. I don't have a favourite chocolate bar, but Magic Star's my favourite chocolate.
Do you not have Magic Stars in Australia?
I've been
Tim Tam.
learning heaps of things, so I try different things every week. I like Galaxy Ripples.
Tricks the musical. Do you have any unusual skills?
I can sing with my mouth closed, like Jessie J. I can. Let me do a bit of Ex-Wives. So that's one.
I mean, I can't top that.
I don't think anyone can. I'm so glad I asked that question.
I used to be in the Australian team for trampolining. That's really, really unusual.
Nice. Let's put that in the show.
I can do this.
I can do that too.
Oh. Yay! That's about it.
It's a bonding moment.
Bonding. Family.
I can round off.
Nice.
So I think that's pretty good.
That's really good. I can't do it. 100% no.
Oh, and I can do, like, if I get into a crab, I can flip over. I can do some walkovers as well.
Don't bruise your head. Have you ever had any onstage injuries?
Yes, I fell down the stairs at the end of Holbein and sprained my ankle last year, and I also fell in rehearsal, and there's a really, really great video of me stacking it that's online.
It's funny.
Yeah, my toes are now like crow's feet because we're wearing heels every day. So that's the only injury I have. I have awful feet now.
I have calluses on my knees from bending down in Diamante sequin stockings every day.
Sure. I feel like that's a part of like the Six journey. Like if you haven't fallen in this show, have you been in Six?
Don't jinx us.
No.
I've not fallen yet. Don't jinx me.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
We've only got a few months left. We'll get through safely.
I've cut my finger a few times on Coco's skirt. So
multiple times.
3 times, I think. Just so full out, you see, with the choreography.
You're just, she's just so full.
Yeah.
Mine's probably just because mine's quite heavy, so I've got a few cuts and bruises from mine.
What's it? We call it. It's called the armadillo.
The armadillo.
It? Like it's armour.
It is armour.
For sure. Yeah.
So yeah.
I feel like the first time you cut yourself in the skirt, it's like, oh, that was unexpected. And the third time, it's like, there's the skirt cut again.
Yeah, here we go again. And we're back.
Part of Clone. Who would play you in a film or show based on your life?
I mean, I'd like Natasha Lyonne to play me.
Nice.
Tessa Thompson.
Nice.
She's
Buddy
beautiful.
comedy, both together, I think. Perfect.
I'm going to go with J-Lo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Either Jennifer Coolidge or the lady in Bridesmaids, Lillian, who does something in the street.
SNL. Maya Rudolph.
Yes, her. Maybe her.
I'm going to go with Gabrielle Union to Bring It On.
Yes.
I love her. So
Defo.
yeah, I'll go with her.
Icon. Love it. Now I want to see Jennifer Coolidge in Six. I think that's the...
Oh, sure. Yeah. I would love to do a Jennifer Coolidge show.
My heart of stone.
My heart of stone. Yeah.
The tricks questions have come and gone, but I'm like, yes, what else can I give?
No one expected this today at the Hampton Court Flower Show. Part of Stone. Do you have any dream roles in the musical theatre world?
Oh, fun.
You know what? One show I feel like I have to do before I die is Into the Woods. I love it so much. It's like my guilty pleasure. Yeah, I love it.
Nothing guilty about it. I think it's the best musical ever written, Into the Woods.
I just think it's amazing. I think, imagine hearing that orchestra like every day. It's like real hearty musical theatre. Yeah.
Who do you want to be in Into the Woods?
Little Red, I think. Like I'm going to go rogue with it.
Yeah.
And they can hire someone like much older who can play younger. It'll be when I'm like 50. And I'm just like dabbing back in, like I'm just gonna go do Little Red.
I'm desperate to see this production. It sounds fantastic. There we go. Any dream roles?
Oh, I'd love to play the narrator in Murder Ballad. It's like a hour and a half long rock opera. It's really good. Highly recommend.
Nice. There you go. Some niche musical theatre love for you.
Mine's Mimi in Rent. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That's the dream.
See, I would have played Joanne in Rent.
We'll do it together.
That's my dream show.
If you're watching, we're ready.
Yes.
Ready. Bring back Rent.
Please.
Your casting's right here.
Yes.
There you go. I don't need your glove. Do you have a go-to accessory?
Hoops. You're a hoop.
Yeah, hoops.
Hoops.
Jewellery.
Jewellery.
Always.
Rings. Just accessories.
All of them.
Jewelries. Yeah.
All of them.
All of it.
Yeah.
Either earrings, always, or an afro comb.
Nice.
I have a non-binary ring that I wear every day.
Nice. Nice. The flower crowns are lovely.
This is our new go-to accessory.
Every day?
Yeah, on stage every day.
Fan Berlin. What is the best stage door or fan interaction that you've had while being part of the show?
You know what? Mine's the sing-along. We did the Six sing-along, and we came out the stage door, and oh my god, there must have been like, I don't know how many people. It's like the whole entrance was like filled with people. They were all cheering. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. Like I've never seen so many people at a stage door. It was like coming out of a concert or something. It was so cool.
Amazing.
I think mine was having someone who I did theatre with when I was a kid be at stage door when I came out, and it was such a surprise to see her there. So that was a real treat.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's lovely.
Gosh.
There's a page called Musical Memes, 6 musical memes, and they play everything on a kazoo. That's like every song on kazoo, and they like to make edits of all the songs.
What we like if we go on live, they'll capture things that we've said and they'll make it into a meme, and so it's funny.
On the kazoo.
The fan dedication on this show is
so
unparalleled.
real. Yeah, it's
for
so
sure.
real. So yeah, I agree. It's probably something like that.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of beautiful trans community people come and speak to me afterwards, which has been nice, and I mutually follow them and we just like have nice chats. That'd be me.
I think for me, seeing any little person from an ethnic minority background is a beautiful moment. And I remember when I asked a little brown person to stand up and get down, and it was just like, I feel like it was little me looking back, and yeah, that's just beautiful.
That's amazing. I mean, for both of you, it's a really meaningful piece of representation, and what you can show audiences, it's going to mean an awful lot to a lot of people, so that's amazing. All you want to glue. Do you have a favourite adhesive? It's PVA glue, eyelash glue.
Eyelash glue.
Eyelash glue.
Yeah.
Eyelash glue, or does hair gel count? Like,
sure.
Yeah.
It's kind of sticky.
Like a
and
slick.
A slick bun.
Adhesive.
Of like the types of glue, so there's PVA glue, there's hot glue, there's lash glue, there's Pritt stick, sellotape, duct tape.
You know what? I do have a favourite glue. I went through a stage where I gemmed everything. Like I put shiny gems on everything, and I used gem glue. It's like a famous glue that all the people in the gem glue industry use, and it was great. It's so random, but yeah, I had COVID and I was off for ages, so I was like, I'm going to gem like all of my stuff. So I gemmed it all and used like gem glue. Yeah,
that's so good.
In the world of glue, so you've got there's PVA, there's Pritt stick, there's hot glue.
I mean, I like the
sellotape.
one that you used to do at school, and then you'd like pick it off like it was skin.
Yeah,
we've all done it. We've all done. You don't have to laugh. Everyone's been there. It's a relatable memory.
I have ADHD.
I think Pritt stick, because why is it called Pritt stick?
Why? Why?
That's a question for you out there.
We need answers. We need answers. Someone Google it.
Why does IKEA soft serves taste like glue? That's another question.
Right.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. Thank you so much for joining me today. Okie dokie, now our press event is done. We're sitting down with some gourmet hot dogs. Look at this. Very exciting. Aeron's in a gluten-free bun. We love that. And we're listening to a nice instructive talk about, I think it's about growing your own garnishes for cocktails. Fascinating. Now it is raining on us a little bit, but not as much as these water features would lead you to believe. Look at these are cool. They are creating their own rain. Would that be fun to have in your back garden, or would it just seem like it was always raining? Answers on a postcard below. I shouldn't have made a joke about the rain. It is now actually raining, but also post hot dogs, which were nice. I wasn't sure about the sauerkraut puree. But it was nice. It was nice. I wasn't sure when they were putting it on, but it was nice.
Sauerkraut.
Yeah. Post that, had some gluten-free cookies.
From Wicked Cookies.
From Wicked Cookies, like the musical. That'll be easy for you lot to remember.
Really good. Really good.
Really good. Didn't taste gluten-free, particularly.
Very good.
Why am I not in focus? Come back to me, camera.
I have blurry glasses, so...
Best cookie, salted caramel.
Yeah, and it was kind of like in New York, like one of their stuffed like high cookies.
It's nice, a solid cookie. It reminded me, it was very like, that's how Ben's cookies taste.
Okay.
But this is a gluten-free alternative because Ben's cookies don't do gluten-free.
Yeah, because we don't like Ben's cookies. You do, but...
But I am filled with guilt, nonetheless. We might look at some more gardens.
Maybe when it's a bit drier.
And or swim back home. Oh my god, hey! Oh, Aeron isn't with me to do his hello. He is here, I promise. He's over there, doing his job, being PR for the theatre I'm at currently. I'm standing on this side of the road so that you can see it. It's the Barn. I'm at the Barn Theatre in Cirencester this evening for the press night of Once, the musical Once, which they are reviving here, which I went to a rehearsal preview event for a couple of weeks ago. So if you saw that, oh my god, hey, you might have seen my chats with the cast, a little bit of performance snippet. But always when I go to those sorts of things, it makes me very excited to then come and see the show. I get intrigued about what it's going to look like with costumes, with lighting, with the set, with the full staging. So very excited to see this evening. Not my first time seeing Once this year. I saw it in concert at the Palladium with Carrie Hope Fletcher and Jamie Moscato earlier this year, and I reviewed that production, and this is about as different can be, because you go from London Palladium, which is this huge, very traditional theatre, to the Barn Theatre in Cirencester, which is this intimate little tunnel of a venue in the Cotswolds, in a very lovely venue that you're seeing behind me here. And as I said, one of Aeron's clients as a freelance theatre PR. This is one of the venues that he works with. So we are both here professionally this evening. I'm here to review, and he is here to coordinate all the reviewers. And my hair, what's happening with my hair? What is going on? I'm going for like, this is, so Once is like an indie musical based on an Irish indie movie, and this version is just a little bit more rock and roll, but I think I've overshot and ended up somewhere in like early 2000s punk, and it's not where I want it to be, but it's where I am, and just gotta deal with it now. And my hair is giving, like, again, it's like One Direction on a bad night. So this is what I look like. I've already got my tickets and some drinks vouchers. They've done some very exciting things inside the theatre, which I will show you when we go inside, if ever I can cross this road again. I've made a huge mistake by coming over here. I'm gonna walk over this way. But yes, so I will show you as much as I can of Once and this press night at the Barn Theatre, because I've not been to the Barn in quite a while, in maybe upwards of a year, not quite upwards of a year, no, came here for Driving Miss Daisy last, but I don't know if I brought you all with me, so this might be the first time I'm showing you the Barn. There you go, poster. There you go. I've been chatting for a while now. I'm going to go inside and show you some different things. I'm going to rectify something for you now because it didn't feel right. Oh my god, hey!
Hello.
Yay! There we go. That's it. That's all I need from you. That's okay.
Oh, really? So useful, so handy.
Do you want to tell us what you're doing this evening?
So, well, most of my job, okay, so education on what a PR does on a press night.
Get ready, everyone.
A large part of our job happens actually earlier in the day, because usually we release production photos for a show, so we release those to everyone, and we do all like kind of pre-information of where we're going to be, what we're going to do, and then depending on the venue, depends on what we do on the evening. So I just kind of have to make sure if there's any queries, but most of it's just saying hello to people. But it varies between venues.
There you go. What's on the clipboard?
Just a list of people.
List of people?
Yeah.
Press and celebs.
Yeah, there's a mix of everyone tonight.
There you go. There you go. I shall let you work now. Inside the Barn Theatre here, and we have, look at these inflatable guitars. Look at all of this. Specifically here for Once this evening. I had a phase in university on nights out where there's a specific level of having consumed alcohol where I would just routinely and on multiple occasions just find and take home inflatables. So as long as I'm going to moderate my drinking this evening so that no inflatables are confiscated by myself, because I can't be trusted, honestly, around inflatables. But I have my little envelope, which has some exciting things inside. Let me show you. They've gone to great lengths here. I have some tokens, but I also have, it's on theme, which is why I'm going to show you. We love theming. I have this. Look at this. Look, it's a plectrum. I am a guitarist, plot twist, so I know what one of these is. Even if I wasn't a guitarist, I feel like most people know what one of these is. But apparently I can redeem it for a cocktail. So I'm going to go and trade a plectrum for a cocktail, like I'm in some sort of fantasy realm. I've stepped outside. This is, oh, I was just told, whiskey topped with ginger ale. Yes, I bought it with a plectrum. It's nice, it's tasty. Look how cool this is. Look how cool this is. You're either about to see us posing in front of it or you've just seen us posing in front of it, depending on how I edit this. But this is what the back of the piano looks like in the show, which is really cool. It's got all the social handles on, very clever. And we've got inflatable instruments, more inflatable instruments. I've never seen inflatable keyboard before. Look at this. Look at this. I'm excited. Okie dokie, so this is the little like mini hangar size of the auditorium. You can see the stage set up there. The lights are very cool. We have not only the lights around the stage, but the lights placed here, so it's slightly further forwards. They're doing some very cool things with lighting, I will say. I can tell you this because we're in the interval right now, and I've already seen the first act. I am standing up, so you're getting a slightly skewed impression of how great my view is, but I'm in G4, I think. Yes, G4 and 5. And so we have stuff going on the stage, but then also down the aisle here, this lights up. This is a light box that's been put in for this show, so that's quite exciting. Yeah, should give it a once. At the Barn Theatre in Cirencester. Oh my god, hey!
Hello.
We are in London again this evening. We are in Barbican, in the maze that is Barbican, because we are once again heading to the Barbican Centre. I was going to say the Barbican Theatre. Is the Barbican Theatre in the Barbican Centre?
in the Barbican Centre.
There you go. Barbican Theatre, comma, Barbican Centre, comma, Barbican, comma, London, comma, United Kingdom, comma, the Earth. Because we're here to see A Strange Loop. We're here for the media night of A Strange Loop. We're very excited because not only is the show happening this evening, but there's going to be a post-show Q&A with the cast, talking about its important themes, and hopefully we'll be able to show you a little bit of that. This is your reminder. I don't know who needs to hear this. If you're going to the Barbican, go up the stairs just inside the entrance of the Barbican Underground station. Go up those stairs and then go sort of across. We're going to go across that way, and it's a much easier way of getting to the Barbican. So I'm going to show you once again, because I think I showed you on a video previously, but it's been a while. It's been a while, and it's a challenging place to get to. So yes, going to Media Night of A Strange Loop. We've just come from tech rehearsals at the Turbine Theatre for Halls the Musical. A musical all about first year university life, which is very exciting, written by a pair of people that I went to university with. So there are a lot of parallels with my university experience, but also universal understandings of the university experience. And did some interviews with the cast that you will have seen at the beginning of this video. I got a sneak peek at the show. I've seen a couple of workshop versions of this now. This is still a development production is what they're calling it, because it's still ongoing. This is now a 2-act version of the show. Last time I saw it, it was just a 1-act version of the show. So they're still sort of tweaking the material, but they're going to get an audience in to try and provide some insights to that process. But it's looking really good, especially for something calling itself a development production. I've seen a lot of full productions that look a lot more developmental, I will say. So we just crossed over the top there, went down some stairs, and then you can see the Barbican Centre. But basically, as soon as you get up to that raised level, above street level, just aim for this bit of building over here that says Barbican Centre. Then we're going to go down the steps on the right-hand side over there. We're here at Strange Loop Media Night. We've got Leighton Williams hosting on the rainbow carpet, love that, just chatting to the icon that is Philip Joel, and Danny with a camera, who hates being in my videos, but is insisting on photobombing. Okie dokie, TikTok live and photos done, and we are in our seats in the auditorium to see a Strange Loop once again. It is that good, everybody. We came back so fast. And we are sat on the left side this time, so we get a slightly left view of the show. Specifically, I am in K38, and this is my view of the stage. So we just saw the show, which, if you've read my I don't. How are you reading my review? It's a video. Come on, Michael, get your life together. If you've seen my review, then you'll know. Very light-hearted, very easy-going, chill, relaxing.
We're very purple right now.
We are very purple.
I'm feeling very violet.
We're deep. I am on my way. It's a Violet reference. Anybody? But yeah, we're waiting for panel discussion. A little bit of a Q&A on, I heard the words pride, I heard the word allyship. All good words. I don't have any questions.
Nor do I.
Because I've now met these people and I've already asked those questions. So
feel free to ask them again.
Maybe we'll get an encore of my existing questions. Maybe I can do my silly rhyme ones. It's probably not the forum.
I'm very intrigued to see how, obviously, just the process of them being in the show, you know what I mean? Like, because it deals with some really...
That was, okay, if I was going to ask one thing, it was going to be like, how do you safeguard yourself against some of the more traumatizing parts of the show as a prompt? There we go, we have our question.
There you go.
Done. This is the stage setup. Yes, we've moved further forwards and more centrally. Don't at us. Am I annoyed that there's 6 doors and 4 chairs? Is that upsetting me? Just a little bit.
Hello everybody, my name is Darkwa. I am a non-binary multidisciplinary artist, brand consultant and performing artist. My pronouns are they, she, and I mean if you don't know how to refer to me, just refer to me as goddess. Hi everyone, I'm Chloe Filani. My pronouns are she, her. I'm an artist, poet, part-time model, and workshop facilitator.
Hello everyone, I am Tali. My pronouns are they, she. I am gender fluid, I am femme, I'm very camp obviously. And what do I do for work? Everything queer basically. So I have like a catering company called Healthy Filth, which is run predominantly by black queer people and it's for the community. I help run Dope Black Queers, which Chloe is in as well, and we basically do like cute stuff for the community, put on events.
Hi, I am Tendai Humphrey Satima, he, him. I'm an actor, as you might have guessed. And yeah, I just feel really blessed and privileged to be here, and I'm just grateful to be on this panel. I'm really grateful to all of you for coming and doing this. I think it's really cool and really important.
Let's go straight in with what do we all think about London Pride Today and Pride Month?
I think it's very easy to instantly say, oh, it's supposed to be a protest and we've gotten so far away from it. But while we do that, we also remove ourselves from the responsibility that we have to also keep it a protest. So the disenchantment that we feel, I think, is symptomatic of the fact that we got a little bit comfortable. Every time one subset got a furtherance in rights or so on, they thought that that was a moment to rest. But you can't rest until those who exist very much the same as you, but are at a much greater disadvantage, are also able to walk at the same speed as you, from the same starting point as you.
The next question is kind of going on from that, and it's about what it's like to be LGBTQIA+ in the UK in 2023 right now.
I'll say it's a hustle. Like, I've got to a space in my art and performance and poetry where I've had that realization that a lot of cisgender, heterosexual people who are roughly my age, which I'm 32 if you didn't know, they are basically having access to the world in which I can't. And I'm really realizing it in the way that when you're aging to a point of parentage and building family, that's something that's not easy accessible for me. Yes, I've been in Beyonce's video, but I'm still broke. I still don't have a stable career.
Sorry, say that again for everyone.
I was in Beyonce's Mountain Girls. It was cute.
Community is one of those really useful terms that can also be an intensely unuseful one. And the way I look at it is, I am black. I'm a black artist. And when I've tried to fit in and have my art that exists in the way it exists, I have to be seen as not just as in a way that feels derogatory, but as I am a black artist that makes black art that is for black people. And that's not what I am. I'm an artist that makes art that is equally as valid and belongs equally and is as, I think, useful to the whole community as a white straight dude making art that does that. And I think that is the thing that is really important about community. Community speaks for the whole. And we need to find a way to get the conversations we are having be conversations about the whole, and that's not on us.
Oh my god, hey, we're descending the Barbican stairwell. We've just been to a nice little post-show, post-Q&A drinks reception. Is this where we get off? No, I'm still lost in this building, and it's basically closing.
It's not maze.
Yeah. I'm getting alternately dreadful and great lighting in this stairwell. It's humbling and then encouraging, and then it's a cycle. It's a loop. It's a strange loop.
I never went to the Barbican until a year ago, and now I feel like I'm always here.
This way? Can we get out this way? Yes.
This is the exit.
These doors. They go. Cool. We're gonna go home now. Thank you for joining us for this day. Bye bye, everybody.
Great day. Bye bye.
Thank you so much for watching this week's Oh My God Hey. I hope that you have enjoyed. And as we've been doing, myself and my stagey boyfriend Aeron James are going to recap the week. High points, low points, food highlights. What was it? So we had Crazy For You, we had Once at the Barn, we had a Strange Loop media night, we had Six at Hampton Court Palace, meeting the Queens, not seeing the show. We do have to go back and see the show.
Yeah.
Before this cast leave. Yeah, because they were honestly so much fun to talk to. Probably one of my favourite interviews I've done so far. Even just watching that footage back and editing it, they were so funny and just so much fun. And it's what I love about that show, is that they can bring so much of their personalities to their performances. So we need to go back and see Six again. That's an action point from the... I hope someone's taking minutes from this meeting that we're having right now. But what was your highlight of the week? Show highlight, first of all.
Oh, that's difficult, because one's my client.
One was your client, and also it was a great week. This was a really good week of theatre.
And even more so, because we saw 2 shows that we didn't document.
We did. We saw some recreational theatre. You went to see Groundhog Day with a friend who was visiting, and then I joined you both to see Newsies on Saturday night, and we saw it from the side for the first time. But, and this brings me into the low point of the week, it was really rainy.
Yeah.
So I didn't take my camera in. So I have no footage from Newsies, but I tried the Sunrise over Brooklyn mocktail. Yeah. Delicious.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Delicious. Loved it. And a word of warning, if you get food in the interval, which we did, which this should have occurred to us, but also they should really say this, you can't take it back into the auditorium.
No.
So wolfed down some fries in about 2 minutes. I'm proud of myself. I had no shame. And shout out to everyone who came up to say hello to me while I had 10 fries in my mouth, and I just offered back, thank you so much. Yeah, that was great. That was obviously the highlight moment of the week. But yeah, no, the low point has been rain. We have really been rained on this week. The weather has turned. Today looks fine. I don't trust it.
It's weird weather.
It looked like this wind went out for 6, and then almost biblical levels of flood. Obviously I didn't vlog the rest of the rainstorm we got caught in, but my goodness, did we get rained on that day.
We had to hide under a tree.
We did, and it didn't really work.
No, it's been the low point of the week.
That was the low moment, me and you huddling under your coat. Yeah, but highlight of the week, not obviously, but a moment within a show, because mine was Susan Stroman like bringing out the swings and understudies. That's crazy for you. And Susan Stroman and Charlie Stemp charlestoning together on stage.
That was really cute to see. I think it's especially so nice to see when a choreographer is on stage and you can see kind of their like joy and movement, and you can go, oh, like that's a person that has an insane amount of knowledge of movement of the body.
Yeah, that was a beautiful curtain call, because there's a lot of curtain calls that are like, look at these illustrious people coming onto the stage, and then hers was just so like, let me bring all of the team on, let's shout out every single person, and then left the audience with the message, ask somebody to dance tonight, and then danced into the wings with Charlie Stemp. Perfect.
Yeah.
Goddess of the theatre, Susan Stroman.
I think this week my highlights have just been like these big numbers.
Yeah.
For every show. I feel like every show we've seen this week has just had a number where the audience have just been rapturous.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a really good week for theatre.
It's been a great week for theatre. Can I press you for a food highlight? I liked the hot dogs that we had at Hampton Court. And the cookies.
They were good. Oh, the cookies, yes. Cookies were the best part about this week. The wicked cookies.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
Solid, solid. Well, we're going to go, excuse me, and literally right now go embark for the next week of theatre. So when you watch next week's Oh My God Hey, will have started moments after this one. But for now, I hope that you've enjoyed this week's. I hope everyone is staying safe and that you have, you ready? A stagey day.
For 10 more seconds, I'm Mickey Joe Theatre. Oh my God, hey. Thanks for watching, have a stagey day. Subscribe!